Hello world and all that inhabit it. Welcome to another L2FL studio tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to look at leads. I will show you this one from the track and then do the breakdown of the lead. Alright, to be more specific about this example, I'm going to show you guys the square lead that I did. So this fella here. Other one. Alright, so that's lagging like hell, but let me bring up what I've got for you. It's on Mixer Insert 13, square lead. And you can see there's just a bit of EQ, distortion, flash, delay, reverb, all used very subtly. Well, the delays anyway, the rest of them are pretty smashed up, and same with the reverb. If we actually have a look at the channel settings itself, mixers on top, we'll see that I've used 3 OSC. This stuff isn't too hard to do, guys, so just... Alright, so what I'm going to do is bring the mixer up. Just going to bring 3 OSC in and make an entirely new preset. Okay, so bring 3 OSC up and this is what you get. You start with the whole. Basically, you just want to start with 1 oscillator, so smash the other 2 down to nothing. And now you've got this oscillator left, the top one. What you're going to want to do is select a square wave, because obviously you're making a square lead. Ooh, better turn that down. I'm sorry. Alright, so... Alright, cool. So, we've got the square sound going right. The next thing we want to do is go into the Mix tab, and then select portamento and monophonic. This makes sure you can't play more than 1 note at a time with the lead. The slide knob adjusts the gap in between the notes, or the transition, so if I turn it all the way up, it's going to take ages. And that can be good for basses, but in my case I want it slid relatively down, so there's not too much of a transition. Awesome. That's pretty much it done. The rest is just effects. So you go into your mixer, and then just basically what you feel like. As a general rule, I will generally put a bit of distortion on my leads, so I just use the pretty fast dist, or pretty fast distorter, if I can ever find it. There we go. And I will generally turn this knob here, the mix of the effect, down to my needs. It just adds that bit of brightness and helps it cut through. Alright, for the next step I'll put a flange or a chorus on it. Yet again, this is all just being default. So there you get that really kind of bright, phasey, awesome sound that we all love. Then on top of that, I'll put a delay first. The order of this is very important. The delay, turn that way down, probably at about, 25%, if that. So... So that gives me that little bit of reverb. Well, no, not reverb. The reverb that we're going to add next gives us the reverb. And the reason why it's important to have your delay before your reverb is because if you have your reverb and then your delay, you'll be delaying the reverb. So it's this versus this, which I find annoying, but whatever your preference is, you want to make what sounds good. So yeah, that's pretty much a square lead. And if I compare to the other one, there's probably going to be a few differences because I've been working on this track for about 68 hours, so... So this is the one I use in the track. Oh, damn, mix is in the way. And... oh god. This is the one I just made. And obviously, the EQ is up to you. It all really depends on what your track calls for. Generally, what I'll do is I'll EQ before the effects, so the shape of the sound is sculpted, and then I'll put another EQ afterwards, so I've got that much control over it. So if you have a look at the EQ on the other lead, this one, you'll see that it's cut off dramatically. And this is just to prevent clipping. So yeah. So yeah, guys, have fun with it and have a good one.